And then here's our XSense smart security camera. So nice XSense logo here on the side. Underneath, you have a micro SD card slot, the USB-C port for power, the power button. All right, we are back today with a new security camera. Special thanks to my friends over at XSense who have sent me a few products to make videos on, and they have all been great. From the XSense home security system, to the XSense smoke detectors, to the XSense carbon monoxide detectors. They've all been great products. So without a doubt, I truly think the XSense smart security camera will be just as good. Of course, we'll get on the overhead rig, we'll unbox the XSense smart security camera, we'll go through the setup process with their app, and then we'll show you exactly how it works, as well as some audio video clips directly from this smart security camera. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out this XSense smart security camera. All right, so now let's open up our XSense smart security camera. This is the top of the box. The front mentions that you can download the app from the App Store as well as the Play Store, as well as codes to do so. Nothing on this side or this side. The back just has an XSense logo, and then this side of the box mentions some of the features. So battery powered, two-way audio, IP65 waterproof, multi-user sharing, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, has a spotlight, activity zones, and cloud storage. So let's open it up. We'll slide it out of this sleeve. There we go. And let's see what's in the box. So piece of foam. Got a nice user's manual here. Looks to be pretty detailed. I like it. And then they include a solar panel, USB-C type solar panel, so that's very nice. Dig that. That way you'd never have to take it down and charge it. Then this is the mount for the solar panel, everything you would need to mount it, the screws, etc. Then these are screws and a reset pin for the main camera. And included USB Type-C cable to charge up the camera. Is it already on the mount? No. And so then this is the camera mount. You can just loosen this to maneuver it however you would like, and then retighten it, and it just screws in with those few screws. So like if I loosen it, I can bring it up, and then I could like retighten it. Very nice. And last but certainly not least is the actual camera. There's nothing else in the box but the camera. And then here's our XSense smart security camera. So nice XSense logo here on the side. Underneath, you have a micro SD card slot, the USB-C port for power, the power button, and all of this is nicely protected by this rubber. And if you're using the solar panel, you're able to pop out this little piece here so that you can put it all back and the solar panel cable can plug in, but it's still waterproof. Speaker right here on the back. Here is the mount, sticker on top, and other than the front camera lenses, there is your XSense security camera. Beautiful white color. Absolutely love that it includes a solar panel. That just makes life a lot easier with a battery powered camera, because this can record and then recharge the next day in the sun and keep recording for you to where you never have to take this camera down. Now that we have everything unboxed, we're going to charge up the camera, get the app downloaded, and then we'll go through the setup process with you of this XSense smart security camera. Nice little charging indicator there while the camera's charging. So now the camera's charged. Before we put it on the mount, I'm gonna put in a class 10 micro SD card. There we go. I guess now we'll hold our power button. There we go. It's on. Now I'll close this up. And we can screw in our mount. And that little noise you hear is the camera being ready to set up. So I'm gonna scan the code on the side of the box to download their app. Once you have the app installed and you have an account created, this is what your app will look like. Now I do have some other sensors in here and stuff from XSense, but we'll click the plus sign on the top right and it asks us what we would like to set up. So we'll select cameras, and there's only one, the SSC08. Select it, heard and saw the light, next. And now it's searching for the camera that's turned on, and there it is. So we can select the camera, and then we'll put in our Wi-Fi information. So we select our Wi-Fi network, put in our Wi-Fi password, and go to the next step. Now it's one to connect to the hotspot of the camera, so we'll connect to it. And once the phone connects to the hotspot of the camera, it'll give the camera the SSID and wireless password for my Wi-Fi, so the camera can connect directly to my Wi-Fi internet connection. There we go. Nice, easy, and quick. We'll actually call this give it the same name as the device, and click done. Wi-Fi signal strong, next step, and now the device has been added. So we can go to installation and setup. And this actually gives you some tips of actually how to mount the camera and all of that kind of stuff that I'm not really going over here with you today. So now we're ready to show you the app. If you have more devices, you can add them, or you can click finish. And now I have my base station and, humidity information here for the kitchen and the basement and everything else. And then I also have this camera. So if I select it, it brings us into the camera menu. And there's a few things we can do here. So we can turn on the sound by clicking that button. There's an audible alarm. There is a white light. So if you click this, that light cuts on. This will allow you to speak to the camera so somebody could hear you. We'll test that out in a moment. And of course, this would make a video, and this would take a photo. Before we do any of that, let's go into the settings up here. You can see here are the Wi-Fi settings. So we have 100% battery. The motion detection settings, you can set those however you would like, as well as the duration and cooldown. The recording resolution is on SD, so we're gonna move that up to HD, and I'm gonna move the duration to 20 seconds, which seems to be the max. Not worried about cloud, and the sensitivity you can control on your own. The SD card video is any videos that are on your SD card. Considering I just set this up, there's nothing there, of course. There is sleep settings, so you can schedule it to go to sleep or that the camera's not recording. I personally would never recommend this, but some people may like that. Firmware info, as well as SD card management. This is where you can format your SD card. The lighting settings, so the indicator light, flashlight alarm, and your auto night vision settings. Auto power on settings. This is a good one in case the battery dies, which, considering it has a solar panel, shouldn't happen, but auto on after charging is a good setting to enable. That way, if your camera does die, it'll instantly turn back on as soon as it gets battery. Subscription service, and then there's advanced settings, which is anti-flicker, and your installation settings. Now outside of that, you can click here to go full screen, and that's what full screen would look like. You do have some of these options over here as well, the microphone and your photo and video. So if I was to put up a peace sign here and click the photo button, it takes a photo and saves that photo. If I was to click here, it starts recording, and I could say, this is a daytime audio video test on the XSense smart security camera. And then of course you come back in here, you click your button, and now it has saved that video. Now of course we can go back, and I will show you a nighttime audio video clip right here. And this is a nighttime audio video test on the XSense smart security camera. And let's try out the speaker. I'm gonna go in another room, press this button to talk, and talk to the camera so you can hear the speaker.
This is a speaker test on the XSense smart security camera.
And other than that, I think that will essentially do it. And there you have it. That will essentially do it for the XSense smart security camera. Another great product from XSense. From what I can see, the speaker quality is great. And most importantly, the picture quality from the camera is phenomenal. Great quality from XSense as always. Now, of course, paired with the solar panel, you could put this up wherever you may need, as high as you may need, and the solar panel will keep the battery charged, and you would not have anything to worry about in terms of taking it down to recharge it. I would recommend the SD card unless that you're a cloud storage type person, but even with cloud storage, if your internet was down, the SD card would be a great backup. So I'll of course have this exact XSense smart security camera linked down below in my description if you'd like to grab one of these for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.